we're just going to be looking quickly at doing some VPN solutions. So there's different ways you can do it. You can use point-to-point tunneling protocol, layer 2 tunneling protocol, and secure socket tunneling protocol, which are all the different kind of ways we generally use. So I'm just going to install the Windows feature direct access VPN and the routing, and include management tools. So this one's saying that it's already installed, as it says no change needed, but I can double check by using the get Windows feature and just go for VPN, and I can see it's installed. And let's do the same with routing. There we go. So I can see it's installed. Right, normally when you're setting up a VPN you want a second network interface card. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get up command prompt. I'm going to use the netsh command. I'm just going to type in my name, well, what the name I want it to be called. I want it as a static address, and I want to put in the subnet. And that will go away and create a netsh will create it. There we go. And I'm going to use the netsh as well to add a DNS server to Ethernet 2, and the address I want to add equals 10.166.121.5. I'm just going to quickly add that. So I'm almost set up on that. Right, so I'm set up on that interface. So I've called it Ethernet 2. Right, now I'm going to start using my routing and remote access management console. So I previously on this created some other things. So I'm going to change a few things in a little while. But what I'm going to firstly do is I'm going to go onto control panel, get my Windows firewall, and enable the ports I need to. So I'm going to allow an Apple feature through, and I'm going to be going for my routing remote access ones and my secure socket tunneling protocol. So I'm going to allow those. I'm also just going to triple check that he has done them through the older console. Yep, so I've got my free ones which I need to be allowed, and I've got my secure socket. There we go. So I know that they're going to work now. So that's set up on there. Right, I'm just going to go onto my ports on here. So I've already done earlier on, I've done a relay agent. So I'm just going to have a look at changing some of these bits. So I'm going to make sure it's on Ethernet 2. These are also the bits where you can do stuff like IKE. Right. So I'm just going to stop it so I can reconfigure it for what we want it used for. So just wait until it's stopped. And I'm going to configure and enable it now. So I'm going to allow it to dial up or VPN this time, and I want it, so I'm using it as a VPN, so I'm going to put next. I'm on the Ethernet one. I'm going to untick that because it causes problems on virtual machines if you're doing it in a lab environment. So I'm going to choose a specific range, and I'm going to do 10.166.121.200, or actually 150. Let's go for 10.166.121.180. And these are the ones which will be given when remote clients kind of come in. And I'm just going to leave it on that. The other one was for Radius clients. So I'm going to just press OK. And now I've got my ports which I want to set up. So I'm going to just go to my ports, and I'm going to give it the same IP as I gave the new network card. So I'm just going to do it on these. So and press OK, and that's all set up for that. So I've done all of those bits. I'll just double check that it stayed, because it might have got rid of it when I changed it. Yep, it has. I want it on my new network adapter, so I'll press OK on that. And then what I would do after doing all of this, I'll just get rid of it for the minute, and I'll add to the users and computers so that they can access. So I've got my staff one. I'm just going to go onto mine and dial in, and I'm going to allow it the access so that I could set up the client, and then they could get onto here through the VPN. I'm just going to click apply and OK. OK, that's setting up the server for a VPN connection.